Hi guys, and welcome back to another live. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and I am just waiting for everybody to come on. Hi. Just waiting for everyone to come on. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. It is very cold here in Texas. We're not used to this kind of winter weather, I guess, that we're having. It's like 46 degrees, so it's not that cold, but it's pretty cool. Is anybody else experiencing the cold? Hi. Hi, guys. Hi from Canada. Welcome. I hope everybody's doing great. I'm so happy, as promised. Like I said, I'm going to be doing the weekly Instagram sessions that I used to do, kind of to meet y'all, meet and greet, to kind of discuss things. It's 30 and feely right now. Oh my God, that is super cold. My little tootsies would be frozen. Thank you guys for the compliments on the Walter Mercado reading. I did it in Spanish completely, so I know that a lot of you may have felt isolated because this is like the first video that I've actually done all in Spanish when it comes to a celebrity psychic reading. So a lot of you were like maybe not understanding or wanting to understand better what exactly I was saying. So I'll probably do when I go back. Oh, that's so sweet. When I go back, hi Kat. When I go back and do a YouTube live, I will go ahead and kind of like give you the basics of that reading. I don't want to go and do another reading on him since I already did one. Hey Pamela, bestie boo. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Love Kat. Love everybody that's here. Thank you so much for being here. This is the full moon energy, guys. Can y'all feel it? My heart and soul and love goes out to the families that have been affected by this high school shooting in Santa Clarita, California. I don't know if you have heard of that or if you haven't, but it's been in the news. There was a shootout or a shooting, and at least 6 people have been injured in California, in a California high school due to a shooter. And this is what I said for those of you that have been following me on my YouTube lives. And I've been talking about this, is that the energy, this is why I'm staying more inside. I'm not going out to places. The world is crazy right now. Like, this is a very crazy world. And I'm not trying to like lower and get it into a fear vibration, but I'm stating the obvious. The world is crazy right now. And if you go out there between now and the end of the year, expect to see more of these shootings, more people stabbing other people or killing people over ridiculous things. The vibrations are very low at this time. They're fluctuating. People are going crazy. There's a lot of retrogrades going on. The Mercury retrograde, the Neptune retrograde. We have so many other retrogrades going on. The vibration, the energetic patterns, the matrix is completely thrown off. And so we're going to see a lot of ups and downs. You're going to see a lot of passings of celebrities and people being exposed for their darkness, like things that are going to be coming out into the light. They cannot hide it anymore. So if you'll be seeing exposure, you'll be seeing a lot of public news, a lot of scandals, a lot of craziness, and a lot of you will be trying to, work through your own issues because there's going to be a lot of that madness going on. It's a madhouse. So if the best thing you can do is stay in prayer, stay meditating. If you do have to venture out, by all means do so. Go protect it. Say a prayer. Picture yourself in a bubble of gold light or white light. Have some sage, some crystals in your bra. If you are a female, if you're a guy, in your pocket, have some crystals. Or if you're like me, have your amulet here on. Just have it on for protection. So I wanted to talk about that because that is a whole nother level. Whoever the shooter was, I don't know who it was. I haven't seen all the news. Just basic. What I do get immediately is that there's an imbalance, a chemical imbalance in the brain. And so I feel like this person is not a stable person. Let me see here. Damn, I'm going to lock myself. Right? No, you don't have to lock yourself, but just use due diligence. Like if you're, I think a lot of us are intuitive, like I said before, but we don't pay attention to our own intuition. So when it says to, you know, spirit is like talking to us or making us feel certain things, we tend to go out and do something when we're not supposed to be doing it, you know? So pay attention to how you feel. If you feel like on a certain day you shouldn't be going to an event, or you shouldn't be like flying or, you know, traveling to a certain place, don't go. Follow your hunches. It's usually when we don't follow it that things happen. And they are like, they slap us in the face, like, pow. So, yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about. And without further ado, I did bring today to do some readings my Rider-Waite tarot deck. I love using it sometimes when I do readings on YouTube. So I'm going to be doing some readings here and getting to meet some of you. So if you want to meet me and say hi and be on my YouTube channel, because this video will go to my YouTube channel, this is your time to join, darling, okay? So I hope you'll enjoy it and get to see like the readings that I'll be doing. Also check out a new series that I'm developing. I'm thinking of starting a separate channel on YouTube just dedicated to food and cooking and mukbangs and things like that. Mukbangs, whatever you call it. So, if you haven't been checking out my other videos, like on my YouTube channel, I have a lot of things that I'm posting that are different. I did a Popeye's chicken sandwich review, and then I did another one on cooking some fried fish and shrimp, so check that out. Yeah, cooking with Ray. Thank you. I am a good cook. I can throw down in the kitchen like no one. I'm just telling you, not to brag or anything, but I love cooking. And, you know, oh yeah, I did a tuna salad as well. So there's a lot of other kind of things that I'm going to be doing on my channel to, you know, change the content up, but also make it interesting for you guys and see the other sides of myself that I don't normally share, such as like being a big foodie and cooking. I'm going to be making some vegetarian things and eating some vegetarian things. I already bought some vegetarian tacos and some things like that that I'll be doing. So stay tuned to that. All right, so let me go ahead and see who wants to get a reading, a general reading. This is not a private reading like my private readings where it's one-on-one. This is going to be more of a general, kind of like a basic reading. So I have done a reading on Princess Diana. It's in my celebrity list if you want to go and check that out. Well, at least I think I have. I've done so many readings on celebrities. Probably like it's upwards to 250 readings. 250 different people. So, all right, let me see. Let's see, Peace and Floyd. This is now or never, guys. Don't be shy on me. Okay, I'm gonna leave Peace. Oh, there she is. Hey.
Hi. Oh
How
my
are you
God. I'm fine.
Are you at work? Am I gonna get you fired?
No, it'll be okay.
Okay. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. What is your name, sweetie?
My name's Lauren.
Laura?
Hi. Lauren.
Lauren. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. And where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Yay, Philly. Representing in the house. So, did you have like any kind of question you want to ask me? Any kind of insight?
I just want to know if I'll get any peace this year. It's been
Peace,
really
okay.
stressful this year.
Yeah, I picked up with you, like, I don't know your work situation as well, but just people in your life in general. I feel like you are stepping into a new zone when it comes to, you're an empath. I don't know if you've been told this before or not, or you've known this, but you are an empath. You have strong abilities that are just not empathic. There are psychic abilities that you have, but I feel like you kind of tune them out because you're not wanting to open up to spirit. There's something that maybe you fear sometimes seeing things. but you have that ability. And I feel like what's happening is that you're absorbing all of those energies all around you. And so, like, I'm not going to say it because I know that you're at work right now, but there are some people maybe in your daily environment, it doesn't have to be work, but you know what I'm talking about, that may be getting you, into a zone where you kind of lose your cool. And these are energy vampires. They're darker people, darker energies, etc. So you got to just kind of find a way to channel your energy as an empath. And the best way that you can do that is like to talk about it, even if it's just like, or just journaling, like writing it down, however you can do it, listening to music, kind of things that you would normally not, that you would normally do that can help you in many ways. Let me go ahead and I'm shuffling some cards. I'm going to pull at least 3 cards for you, okay? I want to see
Okay.
what the Rider-Waite with Spirit is going to go ahead and tell me, because when I channel, I don't read the cards like a lot of tarot readers do, using the manual or the classic interpretation. I kind of do that on myself. I also am picking up something for you. I don't know if it's like, I see transition in 2020 for you. So like your job where you're at now, there is going to be some type of transition. If this is not you like looking for a new job, I feel like it's almost like you feel like some people could possibly like want you out and making your life impossible. So I don't know if that's happening now. If it's not, it's something where like you are going to have a shift and start a new job, because that's what I'm seeing. But let me see what these cards say. I'm going to pick 3. I'm not looking. I don't look at the cards when I pull them out. I try to just like let Spirit guide me. So I'm pulling 3 cards out for you. And here we go. This card I got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. So it's like somebody working very hard on their money, on their finances. That's what's mostly important for you. It's your finances, what Spirit is saying. That's very important for you. You're going to continue to work hard. There's also something around your love life. This was in reverse. This is the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups deals with your love life. So there's like a stagnation in your love life. Like you've had problems in the past, possibly even in the present, like trying to open up, have some, more communication. There's something coming up or something around your love life that Spirit is talking about, that you could be having some kind of problems or issues. And if not now, it's something like you've always had like a part of you, like you don't want to be vulnerable or open up too much for fear of getting hurt. So you're very tough on the outside. You're like that tough girl, that tough woman, you don't take crap. So that's just coming up. And then again, I got the 2 of, why are you laughing?
Because this is me all the way. It's me all the way, right?
Okay, here, I'm like, why are you laughing? Tell me. Okay, so then you got the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords to me, how it represents is like it's blindfolded. So it's not like, it's like you have a little confusion right now in your life. You may know exactly like what you want to do, but then you're confused. And so you have 2 different directions, 2 different things that you can do. I feel like this all revolves around your career. You're not happy where you're at right now. I know you're not. And so like whatever you're at right now, there's going to be changes and you're going to make them and you're going to be fine. Like I feel like there's these cards like denote to me that you are going to be financially fine and happier. But I feel like you need a job more like where you're not confined inside of a workspace, and you have someone that gives you like a supervisor or superior that you work with as a team that can help you have more freedom than kind of just like nagging on you or just like being on you, constant in a negative way. There has to be a balance in order for you as an empath to feel like you're at one and you're at peace at your work. And I don't feel that right now. I feel like there's some problems there. There's some imbalanced energies that are making you kind of not happy. You're not happy. So just hold on to anything that didn't make sense or something that doesn't resonate immediately with you. But know that you are going to, A1, you're going to be changing jobs. You're going to have some kind of transition over the next 12 months. 2, you are going to be, I feel like, finding, if you're single right now, I don't know, I'm not going to ask you. I want that to stay private because there are certain things I believe in should stay private, but you'll know what I'm talking about. But something's going to happen in your love life, like a turnaround. But right now, I feel like it's stagnation. There would be problems. There would be some things that you're going to be working through. So I hope that these messages, they help you and resonate with you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank
You're so
you.
welcome, Suni. Thank you. And stay shining. Don't let anybody tell you, anything else or get you down. You just keep being strong, but don't close your heart out to love, because there's something there that I'm seeing like you You don't want to open up as well, or like there's this control in a relationship that you would have experienced in the past that maybe you just didn't want to like fully go through with it. Okay.
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
understand.
Well, you have a wonderful day and happy holidays and many blessings to you.
Happy holidays. Bye-bye.
Bye. She's so sweet. Okay. Okay, let's see who's going to be next. Okay. Hi.
Hi. I'm gonna walk out of the library. I'm at school. So let me just walk out. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing really good. Thank you.
Are you in college right now?
Yeah, I'm studying at UCLA.
Oh, right. Well, thank you so much for being a ray of light, for being on my channel. Well, I consider this like my channel too, the most Instagram. And just for being open to this. What is your name and where are you from? Obviously, it's Los Angeles, right? Like California.
Yes, Los Angeles. My name is Adrian.
Okay. And how are you doing today, Miss Adrian?
Um, I'm okay. I could be better, but I'm okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead and ask you what kind of question do you have? Are you open just to insight, or do you have a specific thing? I don't mind just asking.
My relationship.
Okay.
It's been a little.
I don't need the details. You don't have to, because I know that you're online here in front of everybody, and I respect people's privacy. So I'll just give you a general reading. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, and I want to know exactly what Spirit has to say regarding your relationship. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And I'm using the Rider-Waite, so I'm not going to look when I pull the cards. I kind of just focus on you, and then I just pull 3 cards randomly from the deck, just wherever Spirit guides me.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 3 cards for you. Interestingly, I got the 4 of Wands. Okay, so the 4 of Wands represents a turning point. It represents a positive message when it comes to your relationship. There is light. Like this is true love. So I feel like this person that you are with right now, or whatever has whatever has gone down or happened, there's still love there, and there's a lot of y'all both have a soulmate connection. This is like a soulmate connection. I actually want to say it's a twin flame connection, because it's like 1111. Like when I see the 4 of Wands, I think of 1111. So this is like a twin flame relationship. It's not necessarily, I retract, it's not a soulmate. It's a twin flame situation. And sometimes twin flame situations can be a lot of imbalance. There can be some ups and downs, some controlling figures, things not going well, like some arguments or some trust that is being lost. And there's also a lot of outside influences, because in your case, I feel like there's some outside influences. This person may have done something that in your eyes is wrong. And so what I get here is the Justice card is the next card. So when I get the Justice card, I feel like you are trying to make peace with it, but at the same time, it's like there is some kind of karmic justice, and there's like something that there could be potentially, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, because you deserve the truth. There could be a breakup. Like I see separation for me when I see the Judgment card. It's like I feel like this person can't really take ownership or accountability for their actions or whatever they've done to you. You just need to know that there's possibility of an ending there for you, okay? For this relationship, even though y'all are twin flame unions. This is also the Star card. The Star card, to me, it represents the deeper emotions in yourself. You recognizing exactly what you want and what you deserve in your life, and you don't have to tolerate anything less than that. I feel like for you, you tried sometimes to maybe excuse the behavior of certain people in your life. This is not just necessarily in the relationship, but in life itself. And so Spirit wants you to go into 2020 with more of not that you don't have a backbone, but more standing your ground and defending yourself, and not in setting healthy boundaries where you're not going to go back and just like take someone back even though they hurt you, and they have to understand that they can't do this to you and it can't continue because you don't deserve that. And I feel like right now you're going through mixed emotions. It's affecting you in different areas of your life. I feel like it could potentially affect your schoolwork, since you're in the university. So there's a lot of distractions, and this is something that you don't need right now. So what I want you to do is, like, if you can, buy a white candle. It's like a 7-day candle. They're really cheap. You can get them like at any kind of store or a botanica or a metaphysical shop. Get a white candle. It comes in a glass. And it's for 7 days. Burn it. But at the same time, I want you to go ahead and get like a crucifix. And I'm not trying to push religion on anyone, but for you, there's a reason why I'm saying this, because I feel like there is something else that I'm not going to say on here that falls more in the negative cycle. So I feel like you need to definitely have like a crucifix on that, on like an altar or wherever you put your candle, on a drawer or a dresser. Put that cross next to it. And then also on a sheet of paper, I want you to write down the things that you are wanting to manifest in 2020, because for you, it's very important. Specifically, even if it's like your grade. Let me ask you this: like, are you almost done with your school? Like, are you almost done with it, or midway?
I have, yeah, midway, 2 years left.
Okay. So like that's what Spirit is giving me. That's why I wanted to ask you. Like they said, you're almost done with it, like midway. So yeah, don't lose distraction, because this love situation, it's going to cause a big distraction on your grades and stuff. And you may even think like, well, should I take a semester off, or should I, like take a whole semester off? And like Spirit is telling you not to do that, to continue with it. But keep focused on your grades, on your work, because this is very important for you. Like, I see you happier in the future with someone else, and I see you standing in your power. So like, this is not going to impact you. Whatever's going on now, just take it with a grain of salt and try to find some healing. I also want to recommend a green candle, because the green candle is going to represent the healing for you that you need right now. Okay.
Okay.
And that's the best message that I can give you regarding your love life, your life in general. Like, that's what stands out the most. You also have a lot of anxiety. I pick up a lot of anxiety because I'm feeling it in myself right now. So I know that you coming on here wasn't actually easy. I want you to definitely, kind of work on techniques, breathing techniques. You can even sleep with, look at like, on YouTube, there's like some live streams of sleeping music that you can listen to on a very low volume with headphones, or just like on your speakerphone, on your phone actually. You can play it, and you can sleep with it at night. I feel like you need something to relax you in the evenings, because it's not easy for you to just fall asleep, lay down and fall asleep. So definitely do that. That's going to help you. So I send you big angel hugs. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And
thank you so much.
Stay strong, sweetie, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, she was sweet. Okay, let me go ahead. I'm freezing. My fingers are freezing. I need gloves. It is so cold. Hi, Alicia. Hi, guys. Anybody that's joined and said hi, I'm saying hi. Let me see here. Thank you, guys. I love helping people. I love what I do, giving back. To me, this is like giving back to people and finding balance. Okay, let me see here. Okay, I am Nene. Is asking, I don't want to go live, but I would love to know, will I ever get my finances in order? I've been struggling. I don't know if this lets me see. It doesn't let me see your whole message, but okay, let me see. Let me pull some cards for I am Nene. This is actually, you can ask questions. There's a feature on the very bottom of the live that has like a question mark. And so that allows you to ask the question if you want, if you don't want to go live. And I typically never really address them because I want to, go live with people. But I'm going to address yours, okay? So I'm just going to ask Spirit about your finances and see what I am getting here for you. I'm pulling 3 cards for you. I am Nene 33. And so let's see what is coming up from Spirit. Okay. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 of Swords for you. This card here, like, I don't know if someone that may have contributed to your financial state of not being, good right now, the finances not being well. I'm seeing some deceptiveness. When I see that card, I feel like there has been some mistakes or some things that have gone awry in your finances where that has been concerned, but not necessarily just you not knowing how to manage money or anything like that, but potentially like maybe there's been some struggles or not getting help from somebody's taking from you, taking your time, your energy, or not wanting to contribute to you in some kind of way. So I see that. I also got the Magician card. And when I see the Magician card, for me, what the Magician card symbolizes is that you do have all the tools necessary. Notice he has an altar. He has everything there. You have the potential to fix these finances. And so I know that you're struggling now and you may not see a way, but when the Magician card appears to me, that symbolizes like someone that is well-rounded and may have ideas, or there will be some kind of relief coming on the way. But I also feel like the last card I got from you is the Emperor. The Emperor represents a very strong male, potentially in your life. If that person is not there now, this could be like, for me, this could be representing you. Even though it is the more masculine card, it could represent you being like very authoritative, very not wanting to take crap from anyone right now, and really just like setting your foot down and being very strict in your finances and budgeting. And that's something that's not easy to do. But what I'm getting from all of this is that, yes, things are going to improve, but you're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to stay very solid in your decision making and not waver, and kind of cut out, like if you are eating out sometimes, don't eat out. Buy your food and cook it at home. If you are trying to get that Starbucks in the morning, or any kind of cup of coffee from a coffee place, most of them are like $5, $5 when you can go and buy the coffee and make it at your house and save yourself that money. So it's all about, kind of like structuring. And I feel like, so yes, there will be some improvement for you. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your question. Okay, so let me go ahead and see her. Let me see. There's 2 people that want to go live.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm in my truck working.
Yay. It looks, by the looks of it, it's pretty
cold.
cold.
It's cold.
My little fingers, my little fat fingers and hands. Can you see like the blood is like, it's
Yes.
so cold. I need gloves. What's your name, sweetheart, and where are you from?
Teresa from Illinois.
All right, Illinois. Yeah, it's got to be cold up there.
And I just got back from Florida, and it was 80.
Really? Oh my God! I heard that they just barely got the cold front, or it just
They
came
did,
over.
yeah.
I have some friends in California that I follow their Instagram stories, and I'm like, oh my God, they just got the cold front, and we've gotten here, and I'm in Texas, South Texas, and we've got the cold front maybe about 4 days ago. And it's been cold, and that's not typical for South Texas.
No, it's cold everywhere.
So do you have any kind of questions you want to ask me? Anything that you want insight on? You can feel free.
No, I'll just go with.
Okay. Let me go ahead and pull some cards for you then. I'm going to shuffle my Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This is one of my favorite decks. I think I started this deck when I was 12 years old using it, but then at that time I didn't really understand it. I tried to. My God, I tried so hard to look at the manual and understand it, but now I kind of understand it a little bit more, compared to back then. I think most 12-year-olds and 16-year-olds were kind of like trying to understand the world of the metaphysical, but It's just more of like, we don't take it that seriously at that age. And then as we get old, well, I'm not going to say everyone, because there are some enlightened souls here that are probably at that age and are, using their decks and whatnot. I wanted to ask you, well, I'm not going to ask you, but I'm going to tell you rather, there is a male that has crossed over that is around you, my dear. This is someone that hasn't been gone for, I wouldn't say like more than 20 years. I don't know who this person is. He is very much an outdoorsman, kind of like he had facial hair, very tall, well, not extremely tall, but taller than you. And he's been on the other side. So I don't know who this is that's coming through, but I do also pick up like the letter S connected somehow to him. I don't know who that would be, but that's coming through very strong. This person is protecting you from the other side. So whatever you've gone through, know this person is watching you, regardless of how they were here in the physical world. I do feel like this is somebody connected to you. I don't know if this is a family member, but I'm picking him up. I see him more on your left side of your shoulder, on the back side. So that person is there.
Okay. Do you want me to say who it is, or?
Yeah, you can if you want to.
I think it's my dad.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it could be your dad. He seems very, like, did he smoke at all?
Yeah.
He did smoke. Okay, for you, I got a lot of changes, my dear, over the next 12 months. You got the Chariot. The Chariot is a very powerful card. So whatever, like, you've been feeling, I feel like for you, you've been feeling kind of stagnated, and you like your job. You like what your life for the most part, but there's something there, maybe like your finances could be better, or maybe there's just like questions around the struggles of other people in your life, like your family, immediate family relationships that have gone like kind of sour or distance. I feel like it's a lot of distance between you and some other people, perhaps in your family, that you're wondering, like, where did things go wrong? Like, why are certain people away? But whatever is happening with the Chariot, I feel it's a very good card for you, because for me, the Chariot means you're going forward. You're moving forward. You're not going to be stuck in the past like you were. I feel like for a long period of time, you were kind of thinking too much about the past, and the past, whatever happened to you, people that hurt you or said things, you were holding on to that on a very deep level, and maybe haven't been able to move forward in many ways. So in some ways, like, I feel like this is going to be a year of where you finally like release some of these things, and you are moving forward in every aspect of your life, and you're going to find a little bit more happiness. There are changes that are occurring. They also brought up the Two of Cups. This is the second time for another person I brought it up. The Two of Cups in an upright position for me represents your love life. It represents you as a person. And so whatever has been going on in your love life, I see this like being a positive thing for you. So it could be like a turnaround, or you meeting someone, whatever that is, it's more positive in respects to your love life, to your personal life, in that area. And then the last card I got for you is the Empress. And the Empress to me is a very strong woman. That's you. That's someone that is pretty connected to what she wants. She's not going to let people, or men rather, or women, anyone, tell her how to operate or do things. I feel like you're very balanced. The Empress to me gives nurturing. So even though you may have like a rough exterior and be able to do things, that guys can do and stuff like that, there is a part of you that you need to still nurture and be reminded that you are very much connected to your feminine side, because I feel like for you, it's you operate more out of your divine masculine, meaning like you think like a man at times, and that's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like that can kind of like create some what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like in some ways you have forgotten, to pamper yourself and love yourself and nurture yourself as the Empress would. So when this card comes up for me, that's what it means. Like, take some time off. Like, I feel like you will be taking some time off. I don't know how soon, but there is something coming up where you will possibly like take a few weeks off, maybe like vacation, something like that. I feel like it's necessary for yourself. Like, and again, with your finances and stuff, like all of that, I feel like is going to be improving. Like, I see overall improvement for you. I don't see anything bad connected to you, but I do feel like there is some part of you that still is struggling to let go of the past. And that's what is very much highlighted with the Chariot card for me. It's like there's some things that went down either in your family or with people that were friends, you know, a connection to you. So if it doesn't, like I said, doesn't resonate, sometimes when I give readings to people, these are so general, they're not like one-on-one. They may not or may. I don't want you to have to like say everything here, spill all the tea, because there's people looking, but just hold on to it. And I hope that, does it resonate, any of that resonate with
Yeah,
you?
actually, I was just looking because I just when I go on vacation with my mom, and I was just looking like today at my lunchtime for my next vacation, and I was
Yeah.
looking like Alaska or something like that.
Yes, you need to do it. You need to go on a vacation. Like, this is actual validation for you from spirit that they see, you know, like, I feel like you love your job, you love what you do, but you still need some time for yourself, some nurturing time, because the lack of doing that, like not doing that, is going to cause, it can cause some health problems down the road, like stress. And I know that you have some health problems. I'm not going to talk about them because here on camera, but I know that you're going through some things as well, physically. So you just need to take care of yourself and make sure that you're not overstressing yourself, etc. Take good care of yourself. That's the message from your dad from the other side. He's like, tell my daughter that she needs to take better care of herself because she is like neglecting herself. There's many things that you probably, like, I don't know, like you don't sleep enough, you don't drink enough water and things like that.
Right.
You know, and it's like,
Well, I just lost 45 pounds like drastically,
yeah,
and yeah, so he's probably talking about that.
yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
eat healthy.
He wants you to just make sure that even though you are like doing those kind of things, which are good, to make sure that you're not neglecting yourself in some other ways. Because even though even like when we diet and we lose and we make those milestones, there can be other things in our life that, you know, maybe like we're like, for me, being a diabetic, it was very hard to not want to, like, once in a while eat cheap meals and stuff like that. So like for you, like, I don't know if you smoke or something like that, but whatever it is that you may not do enough of, you know, you just need to watch that, or do enough of, like, you do a lot of it, like watch those things, you know, tendencies, whatever it is, like it not getting enough sleep, like staying up late, like, you know, lifting heavy things. For you, they're talking about not to lift heavy things, because for you, like, one area that I see, as I'm not a doctor, just a medical intuitive, so I can't diagnose you, but I see that there would be issues in the long run with your bones, the bone structures. That's what the spirit is bringing me to. So like, I don't know if your mom suffers from arthritis right now, but you have a tendency, you're going to have a tendency later on to develop some kind of arthritis, specifically with your wrists and your shoulders. And you're also going to have some problems with your ankles, like the top part of your ankles going up to possibly even your knees. Like there's going to be some areas like where you're going to feel pain when it gets cold or things like that. So just watch out for that. Okay. You may want to look into asking your doctor about your calcium intake, because I feel like that would be the one thing that you are lacking.
Okay. Good to know.
Thank
Okay,
you so
thank
much,
you so
sweetheart.
much.
Have an amazing day and stay warm, okay?
You too. Okay, bye.
Bye. She is amazing. Somebody says, oh Lord, I think like a man because I'm not trying to get hurt. Exactly. And I think a lot of us have like a defense mechanism where we don't want to get to that point where people hurt us. And so like for me, I operate a lot out of my divine feminine rather than the divine masculine, and that's something that I recognize. And so what I'm trying to do is kind of like balance that out, so it's not so much where I'm operating out of the divine feminine, because like the divine feminine sometimes can get very emotional, and plus I'm a double Cancer sign, and then I'm a Gemini. So Geminis, people think that we're erratic, so it makes sense. Like I think a lot of us can operate out of one duality, one energy source, more than the other. And for me, like that's, you know, and for some of you, it may be the divine masculine if you're a female, and if you're a male, it could be the divine feminine. So, hi, Rowan. He's listening. Okay, let me see who's next. Who's next? I'm not a crazy Gemini, trust me.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Are you keeping warm?
I am. I'm feeling a little sick today, so
I
I'm
can
taking
hear
it
it, like
easy.
congestion, sinuses, and stuff. Girl, take care of yourself. What is your name, sweetheart, and where are you
Jared,
from?
Chicago.
Sherry? Chicago?
Hmm.
I'm getting everybody from Chicago
I
wanting from
know.
the Chicago.
I know. That's so funny.
So, did you want to ask me a particular question, or is there a certain pressing concern that you have?
Just 2020. What do you like? What do you think about 2020 for me?
Okay, let me pull some cards for you, and then I'll use my intuition as well. Um, They're talking about immediately before I even pull cards that you're changing your hair soon, that you're changing your hair color. I don't know if this is like for the holidays.
That's so
That you're,
funny.
what was that?
That's funny because my friend from Florida is coming this weekend, and she's gonna do like hair. I mean, she's gonna do my makeup because she's a hairstylist and a makeup artist. And she's like, I want to dye your hair. And I told her, I actually said that I don't think I'm ready for that, but I just might say yes.
I think you are, sweetheart, and Spirit wants you to. And it's gonna be like a reddish color, brown. I don't know, but I
Oh,
see
cool.
kind of like a reddish. Like that would be like a very powerful for you. Like a burgundy would be very powerful for you. I think a lot of people that are tuning in, like they don't realize that when we change our hair colors, it does open up energies in ourselves. Like a blonde, I use a lot of blonde because for me, this is not my natural hair color. It's dark brown, but blonde typically it opens up with a lot of connections to the spiritual side. Some people will negate this, they won't say it. For a lot of people, burgundy is like a very powerful color. It deals with mysticism. It deals with you kind of being more in control and having like a fierce power. Like immediately I'm going to be giving you messages about your love life because I know that's what you want to know about, and that's what Spirit is talking about. So like that's what's coming through. So I'm pulling your cards now. Let me just not look at the cards when I pull. But I'm thinking of changing my hair back to brown. Like when I did it, people loved it. But for you, you're going to be changing your hair, and you should do it. Don't be afraid of it, because I think it's gonna make you feel better once you go through that like makeover that she's gonna do for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so I got here the Ace of Swords for you. When I get the Ace of Swords in relation and connection to your relationship, your love life, I feel like there's some feelings of pain and sensibility that you've gone through in the past. Possibly this was like a very tumultuous relationship, or a relationship that drained you and took a lot out of you. Okay, and so in the present, what I see for you is like with the Ace of Swords is like you are coming through the other side of that. You're cutting out all the bullshit that they've thrown you towards you. You're gonna be finding someone. Like there's you will potentially be finding someone, a soulmate, or be in communication. You could already know this person or already be in communication, but there's something that is, if you're not, it is going to be in 2020. I feel like within the next year, you're going to meet someone, and how you meet them, I feel like it may be, excuse me, I'm burping, through a friend of a friend. There's like some kind of, I don't know, get together. There is something that's going to happen, but it's going to be face to face. I feel like this guy is hot. It's somebody that you would find hot and attractive. He has some facial hair. I will say, I feel like he may be mixed, and he may be just like, if he's not mixed, he may be Latino, but he is somebody that you would find very attractive. I feel he's not necessarily muscular, but they are showing me someone with dark hair and dark features. Dark brown eyes, very piercing, he's a beautiful guy. So it's going to complement your beauty. And I feel like this person is going to be very interested in you. I did get the Fool card. And when I get the Fool card for 2020, what this is saying for you in general, not just in your life, is that you may have like some decisions that you may be wanting to make, like maybe like a business venture, or some kind of where your finances are concerned, your career. There's some things that you want to do and you want to take on, but fear is holding you back. And so like the Fool, what the Fool does is, like, if you notice the card, he's like taking a leap of faith. He's not even like looking that there's a cliff and there's an ending there, and he's just trusting the universe more. And for me, like, I feel like that's the message for you in 2020, is to trust more of your decisions and not try to overthink anything. I think you're very analytical. At the end of the day, you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with things. And Spirit is telling you to release that. You need to kind of just like let things go. Like on the other side of fear, when you start stripping all that away, you're going to find more of your happiness and more of your zone. They are also talking about a potential here, which is not in the cards, but I feel there is a potential within the next 2 to 3 years for a pregnancy. So I don't know if you already have children, but I am seeing that there is a potential. How old are you, my dear? If you don't,
I'm 24.
You're 24. You're young. Is it something that you've been desiring, like, or thinking about having children? Like, is that something?
I feel like I'm meant to be a mother. I'm meant to be a wife. Like, I'm a very nurturing, loving, super loving. Like, I feel like I'm definitely meant to be a mom and a wife for sure.
You are. You would be a great mom. I feel like you would definitely. And I feel like you will have a boy. Like, that is my prediction. Like, your first child will be a male child. And I feel like you will actually have 2. The other thing here that I got, which kind of concerns me a little bit. Let me see. I'm never good at these numbers. These Roman numerals, I don't like reading them. So I'm counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got the 8 of Swords, okay? This is somebody that's trapped, again, by their fears. This represents you, my dear, because it is a female. She's kind of like not knowing which way to go. There are some you know, fears that you're having around your money, your living situation. There's fears about your love life. There's fears about, like, failing, like not going ahead and being successful the way that you want. So Spirit is saying for you to definitely follow whatever you're being pushed, because you are guided. You also have some spiritual abilities yourself. Like, a lot of us have our own spiritual abilities. They're talking about your dreams, to pay attention to them, to pay attention to what you feel. You feel presences around you at times, wherever you're at. You may feel like energies watching you. You may be feeling like things over your shoulder. It's not your imagination. This is Spirit talking to you. I wouldn't be surprised if you're also going to be seeing 1111 or seeing some repeating numbers all the time. This is your angels and your guardian angels and ascended masters talking to you and saying, hey, we know that you have been praying and you've been, you know, sending it out to the universe that you want things to get better in your life, but you need to make that final step. Like, whenever we see angel numbers, it means that there's something in our life that we need to do. We're holding back due to fear, or just holding back because we don't want to fail, you know. And for you, I feel like this whole year is going to be about opening more up to new possibilities. And I feel like there is going to be a lot of focus on a guy. So, yeah, there's a lot of excitement for you. I do also, like, I don't want to say this, but there is something that you will be doing cosmetically later on for yourself. This could be like, I don't know, like fillers or things that, you know, that you really don't need, but you can do it to, you know, if it lifts your self-esteem and whatever, because I believe that we can tweak our body any way we want. So just know that, don't face any judgment and just go forth with it. I don't know who, like, they keep showing me the letter C. I don't know, this is like a Chris or Christina. There is a letter C that's coming through very strong, and they're also showing me the letter J, like a Jennifer, a J name. So CJ, it could be CJ, JC. I don't know. Just hold on to those initials, because they're showing me those too. And so, like, for you, I feel like just hold on to this. I would recommend you working with, there's a stone that's called, I don't know if you can remember this, but you can look at this feat later and kind of, I'm going to spell it for you. It's Nummite, Nummite. Nummite. You need that stone. It's like a sorcerer's stone. It's going to help you, like, magically be more empowered. There's also another one called Apophyllite. I recommend those 2 stones for you in particular. Not everyone can handle the vibrations. I feel like these are going to help you kind of overcome these fears. They're going to push you forward. You need to, like, either carry them all the time with you, but if you can get them like as a pendant or something, you can wear them as that. So it's Nummite and Apophyllite. And I hope I said that right. I think that's how you say them. Apophyllite, it's A-P-O-P-H. I can't spell it.
I'll definitely look at
but it's just, you can kind of like I think it's Apophlight, something like that. It
Okay.
ends in LIT, I think.
I'll definitely look at the rerun of the live video, and I'll look it up.
And if that CJ comes to you, DM me, because I'm interested in knowing what that C and that J stands for, or because some things don't resonate right away.
Yeah.
But for
I'll
you,
DM
it is.
you.
They're also telling me that one last thing is that
Yeah.
you will be getting a tattoo. So I don't know if you
Oh.
don't have any, but you will be doing. There's like you're stepping more out of your comfort zone and you're growing, and there's going to be some specific things that you do to yourself that is going to help you just feel a lot more centered and connected, like you are, going to be very proud of it. So I feel like you will be getting this on your foot. I don't know why they're showing me the foot, but you will be getting it on your foot, either I want to say the left foot. So
my left foot has been through some stuff. I hurt my left toe twice. I broke my toe twice. I'm always hurting my left toe, and I'm like, why? And I'm asking Spirit, why is it my left? Oh no, I'm sorry, my right foot. I'm sorry, it's my right foot, and but maybe my left foot. Okay, so my left foot is better than my right foot right now. So probably I'll do that then. Yeah.
I say get it on your left foot if you decide to go through with it, if this is something that sparks you. But I feel like there's going to be something that you get that has personal meaning for you. So do it, okay?
Thank you.
I want to thank you so much, sweetheart.
Thank
I
you.
wish you happy
Thank
holidays and many
You too.
blessings. And thank you for being a part of this live today and getting to meet you. It was it's amazing.
Thank you for shining your light. You're so
Thank you.
appreciated. Thank you so much.
So sweet.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.
She's a sweetheart. All right, guys. How long have I been here? Let me see. Do you all know how many minutes I've been here? I don't remember. Like, when did I start? Was it 150? I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get cut off in the middle of a reading. That's like the worst nightmare I have. I hate, reading someone and then getting cut off. So let me see. Ooh, I'm so cold. My fingers are cold, honey. Hey, how are you? How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's your name and where are you from?
Hannah, and I'm from Texas.
All right, Texas. What part of Texas?
New Braunfels area.
All right,
San
I'm from
Antonio.
Victoria, so we're not that far.
Yeah.
What do you have a specific question or anything that you want to ask in particular? Or are you just open?
Always open. Maybe just, I guess this year has been the toughest year of my life, and just guidance on my career, and then also the health of my family, my husband and children.
Okay.
It's been kind of a crazy year. My son was born in March with a lot of, I guess, issues, and just, it's been a tough year.
I understand. No problems. I know that you're worried. Like, you're very motherly. So, that, your family comes first. That's what I'm trying to say. That comes
Absolutely.
before anything. So let me see what messages Spirit has to say regarding just overall, like what are you going to expect in 2020? Was there something of the heart with your son?
Yes, he had was born with 2 holes in his heart.
I'm so sorry. That's why I wanted to ask, because they kept showing me the picture of a heart. And so
Yeah.
whenever I see that, I know that there's something wrong with that area. So he's going to be fine. Like, I feel like he's going to be fine. It's just, I don't know if they I keep hearing, and I don't know if this is something you want to hear, but I'm going to give it to you. They're not to scare you, but there may be another surgery required. Okay. Coming up for him within the next 3 years or 4 years.
Okay. He's having 3 more surgeries before 2020, so I don't know if that's...
Okay. That's what it is. And that's what Spirit wanted me to deliver to you. I know that you're very worried. There's a lot of risk involved with this, Spirit wants you to release those risks, okay? And stop thinking of the worst case scenarios, because I think you're creating a lot of that, a lot of scenarios in your mind of how this could go, and it's stealing your peace, and it's causing you to, like, I feel like you have digestive issues as well, just from like all the anxiety and stuff, and so you would get a tendency to develop like some ulcers and things down the road. So you need to kind of like de-stress and, you know, just have faith in God. Like ultimately, I don't know what your faith is, and I'm not gonna like push it, but I believe in God, and I believe that he's guiding, protecting you, and that your son is your angel. Like he is your little angel baby that is the miracle baby, you know, that even though he was born with these issues, that he's here with you for a reason, you know, and for the whole family itself. For your husband, he needs not to worry as well, because I feel like there's a lot of stress and pressure on him. You both are going to be receiving some kind of donations or some kind of help from people or an organization to defray or to help in some kind of way, because I know this has taken a toll on you financially. So that's the messages that are coming through straight from Spirit before I get into the actual reading. I got the Knight of Pentacles. So when I get the Knight of Pentacles, this represents to me like money. It represents that there is hard work that's being put. So your husband's a very hard worker. Does he work in a job where he's always away from home, or he's just like very much dedicated to the job?
Oh yes, he's very, very much dedicated. Y'all are gonna receive and come out of this financial crisis. Well, I don't want to say financial crisis, but the things that y'all are experiencing in your finances, you're definitely gonna definitely see some growth in 2020 in that area and be okay. The next card I got for you is the Five of Pentacles. So there is also some traveling. I don't know if this is for your son's surgery, but there is some traveling, and there's going to be some major decisions being made in 2020. This could be potentially looking at homes, potentially looking at property or something different. There's like, I feel like for y'all, wherever you said you're in New Braunfels right now, there is a move for you within 5 years or less. I can't tell you specifically how soon, but with that card, I feel like there is a move. There? Yes.
My phone's about to go out on the battery, so I'm going to wrap it up very quickly for you.
Okay.
And I got the Page of Pentacles. These are all good cards to receive. It's all about your family coming ahead financially, and also like your son and you. For you, I feel like for you, there's a lot of protectiveness. I feel like you don't get to be free away from home, because you're always taking care of your children. You're always being there for them, you know, especially with your son's needs right now, like how he is. So for you, like for 2020, what I think Spirit is trying to say for you is that you do need to kind of like set some time away for yourself and take care of yourself, because I feel like you're so dedicated that for you, it's like you panic even if you're away from your children, even like for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you panic. Is that true?
Yeah.
So like Spirit is wanting you to have more faith in God and just have more faith in the universe more than anything, even if you can't relate to God or, you know, that source. I don't want to push religion on anyone, but just have faith, because whatever y'all are going through, it is going to get better. And know that your son was given this diagnosis, or he was born with this condition for a reason. I feel like when he does grow up, and even before he grows up, like he's already going to be helping other people. There's going to create more awareness on birth defects or situations on when they're born like that. So they keep talking about a foundation that may be established in the future, or like some support that you'd be giving to a foundation. So just hold on to all of that. But I see positivity for you. I really do. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to give you this message from Spirit. So
Thank you so much.
you have an amazing, amazing day, and happy holidays to both you and your husband.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. My phone is about to go dead, the battery. I will be back next week doing live. I don't know what day, but thank you so, so much for all your kind words, your supports, and for allowing me to be here on this Instagram live and reading for a lot of you. Many blessings and love and light. And thank you so much again. Bye.